I started watching anime when I was very little, mostly because I wanted adventure, and we lived on a farm in the middle of nowhere, so we couldn't see shit. So anime was kind of, for me, a way to, let's just say, experience without being able to experience. So today, we are going to be doing an anime tier list. Let's start off with something I have seen, and I really don't think is the best, but I enjoyed. Soul Eater, to me personally, it's not a good anime, but it's not a bad anime. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's got character, but I can't put it. If I had a B plus C, I would probably put it there, right? Soul Eater was one of those shonen animes. I'm fairly sure it was a shonen that kind of had a lot of charm, but I wouldn't say it's the best anime. I loved the art style of it. I really did. This one is one I want to put on S tier, but I can't. Shield Hero. Shield Hero, to me, had one of the best first seasons of, let's call them first season animes, okay? They do really well in the first season, and then they fall off a cliff. There's a few of these. If we're only rating the first season, I would put it right in S tier. What do you think? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, put it in B. I'll put it in B. I'll put it in a B tier, but I'm gonna put it below Soul Eater, not because it's better the first season, but because it's worse than the last seasons, if you understand what I mean. Even I might even put in a C tier overall, because it went from S to trash, honestly. Let's go to an actual fucking gem of an anime that I also thought last season was kind of meh. It was pretty trash. But it wasn't. I'm gonna still give it either an S or an A. I'm not certain.
That's an S.
Listen, guys. Listen to why I'm saying this. Hunter x Hunter, to me, is a solid anime, especially in the shonen genre. I think they did so many good things, and I love the idea of Killua and Gon going on and on and on and on. Here's my little issue with it. They pushed their mangaka so hard that he burnt out and it's like fucking a vegetable almost. And you could feel that in the last chapter in the Chimera arc when he started like talking in that type of narrative voice you could feel it was depression voice in a sense. And I really didn't enjoy it at all. However, I can't ever put it below an A, because it's that good, in my opinion. I maybe even put it on an S. I'm not certain yet. We're going to put it on an A here for now.
So,
if we're basing this on its peak, I'm going to go for an A tier. If we're basing it as in
the ending,
but the ending, I would put it right in the trash. Not going to lie.
I skimmed through the ending because it's
true. I think it's an S tier in the beginning. The first maybe 2 or 3 seasons. And then, of course, season 5. One thing that pissed me off with it was season 5, the final season. Part 1 and 2, right? That's certainly what they had. And then part 3, okay? Devil May Cry. Okay, now this is a Netflix adaptation now. Recent. And I'm going to be very honest here. I would not recommend it to anybody. I'm putting it in the trash. The reason why I'm putting it in the trash is there's 3 reasons for it. A, they fucked the power level so badly on Dante. We're talking a half demon from Spada, which was one of the most powerful demons of all time, with literally one of the first scenes with him like fighting in the building. But you have an incredible fight scene that starts off. He dodges bullets, bang, 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 knocks them away, fucking amazing. And then this girl comes in, shoots 2 bullets in it that he suddenly can't dodge just for plot armor so that she could be powerful and girl bossy and stuff. Watching it and not thinking about the lore, I still didn't enjoy it. There was too much girl bossing in there. I dropped it after like the 4th episode. I loved the rabbit character, but it was just lackluster everywhere, right? So lackluster. Spy X Family. I'm going to put that in a B tier. I think it's cozy. I think it's cute. I think people have a fantastic time with it. I think it's not the best anime in the world. I think maybe season 1 was an A tier. Season 2 was a bit less, right? just a fun watch that I would recommend to a lot of people, and I would recommend it probably over maybe Soul Eater, because one of the best animes I've ever seen is Neverland Season 1. However, Season 2 was straight trash. Gotta put it here in trash. Because of Naruto. Guys, I'm biased here. I'm biased. I got nothing to say, okay? I'm putting it in S tier. Naruto is, in my opinion, one of the best shonen animes of all time. How I would explain this is it had such a good journey. It had such a beautiful idea. And it was so many things happening. And I personally loved every fucking moment of it. Except for the fillers. Controversial. Because for me, One Punch Man is a C tier. One Punch Man has one big problem. Can you guys guess what One Punch Man's problem is? One Punch Man's biggest problem is Saitama. Saitama ruins the entire universe. Because you have incredible characters, incredible fighters, incredible things going on, incredible universe building, and then you have this one person that can knock everybody out with one punch. It was a good one-season anime. A short manga. Fun. But it doesn't do as good as something like Hunter x Hunter. And it's not because he's boring or any of these things. It's because he ruins the power dynamics and the balance of the world, which doesn't make the world as interesting. When you actually look at the hero organization, or whatever it was called, and then the new one that's like the two ones that are kind of competing and fighting each other, they're so interesting. But Saitama, there's nothing, right? Another C tier. Prison School is really entertaining, loads of bouncy, loads of jiggle physics. However, it's not the best anime. Would I say I enjoyed it? Guys, absolutely I enjoyed it. But can I say that it measures up to Spy Family or Shield Hero, even One Punch Man? No, I can't. It's just not a good anime, but it's a really fun anime. But yeah, let's see here. I think Jujutsu Kaisen. Personally, I put it in an S tier. I might have to put Hunter x Hunter in S tier too, you know. I might have to put Hunter x Hunter there. Because it's just... First season was a solid A. Last season was so bad, I cannot fathom. I think I agree with a C. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I'd probably want to watch Prison School over that. And a lot of people are gonna fight me on this. But before you want to fight me on this, listen. Vinland Saga had a great main character. Had great plot lines and story and progression. Then season 2 happened. Suddenly the character has nothing in his head anymore. He doesn't know what he is, who he is, what he is for, where anything is. Like it's like he just suddenly almost like went dement. And people are gonna argue, oh, but you have to understand when you go through these traumatic things, you'll end up like no, you won't. You won't be a blank canvas suddenly. You just won't be a blank canvas suddenly. For 7 episodes, I watched this motherfucker chop wood. 7 episodes, I watched a man chop wood. If anybody can argue that chopping wood for 7 episodes in an action shonen is good, and you manage to genuinely argue that to me, I will give you a goddamn medal. Because these are literally women, and I guess dudes, having orgasms while eating food. Like, I'm certain it's a beautifully animated one, right? And it is... The food is good, and people they're cooking well, and everything is like this whole thing. I understand what you're saying, guys. And maybe you'll argue to me, you should watch more seasons. I understand. But if I wanted to watch titties bouncing, I would watch Ikkitosen. Something like that. Or I would watch High School DxD, or I'd watch some fucking Demon Lord show or something, right? Right? But the thing is, this is about becoming a chef, and people are orgasming to your food, and I'm talking like underage girls and shit, so it's like, it's not the problem that you have lolis and shit in anime, it's just a thing that's gonna happen. But I'm saying like, there's a bunch of like, everybody just orgasming about his food being so good. It's all orgasmic. It's like, and I mean, it's the same with the dudes. Everybody's orgasming to his food. And I don't know how I can explain it. Maybe just animation itself, it's a very good, like a B or A tier. Okay, so the God of High School, in my opinion, started off super good. Really good. And it had some real pacing issues, right? The pacing was not good. And I've noticed that in South Korean shows, that a lot of pacing is just really bad. You know what I mean? So when you're like kind of watching these people, and the pacing is just completely off. Psyche is an anime, I would say, that you need to have watched maybe 100 animes to really understand. It plays on stereotypes of Japan, stereotypes of anime, stereotypes of both women and men. It plays on so many things. And honestly, I really enjoy Psyche. I don't think I've laughed so much in comedy animes as I've done in Psyche. But because the barrier to entry is so high, I think I'll put it in the B tier. Personally, I would say it's probably on the B tier, like around a little bit over, like here. Maybe we'll put this one a bit further down. God Eater. Maybe it'll be something like this for now on the B tier. This is a hard one to place. I kind of want to place it at the A tier, but I watched it like 10, 15 years ago, and I remember it being really, really good. But do I remember it being an A tier good or a B tier good? But like, would I want to watch? Maybe I'd put it behind Psyche K and over Soul Eater. I think it was a good anime. It's hard. It depends on your mood. I think you can put it on A and B pretty much depending on mood and what you want to watch and what type of stuff you like. If you like more detective stuff and outsmarting, I'd still say that Code Geass is a better version, in my opinion. Right? Gonna fucking come at me for. But Dragon Ball isn't as good as people say. But can I say that it's as good as Attack on Titan, Hero Academy? Can I say it's as good as Psyche K, Death Note, fucking Shield Hero? Can I say it's as good as One Punch Man, the God of High School, or Vinland? I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. What do we say about Berserk? This is a hard one because I love Berserk. I've read 20% of it. I read about 20% of it. And if this was manga, I would put it straight up in S tier. I don't think the anime was that good, okay? Do I think it's worse than Dragon Ball? No, I don't. I'm gonna put it low C list, okay? From what I've read in the manga, it's so good. Actually, fuck, I gotta put it on the D tier. I gotta put it on the D tier, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta put it on the D tier. Let's hear. We'll go for High School DxD. Listen, guys. I can't say High School DxD is the best anime of all time. Right? But I think it definitely deserves a place in between, like over Prison School. If this was just an enjoyable watch type of thing, I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed it a lot. Right? It is very nice and chill and fun. But what you like about it was the interesting power system and world building. I might actually rewatch it to see, right? But at the same time, I can't justify putting it, It's gonna be close to prison school. Either side, it doesn't matter to me, right? I would say that as an anime, no, actually, I put high school across over it. I'll put the high school over it. Rent a Girlfriend goes straight in the trash. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why. This is the only thing I need to show why it's trash, guys. Do you see this image? Do you see this? This is genuinely the author writing himself in to beat off this 15-year-old boy and marry this rent-a-girlfriend and cuck this sweet young lad, okay? It's one of the weirdest fucking things. Listen, I love anime, but some of these anime bros are weird. Okay, so, well, now you know. He married this chick and then you'll forever be his rent-a-girlfriend. So, yeah, this is one of the worst lackluster endings of all time. That's all I have to say. Trash. Listen, guys, for me, this is one of my favorite animes of all time. Demon Slayer. The art is beautiful. The ideas are beautiful. The character progressions and motivations are beautiful. Yes, you have a few annoying characters, but you do in most animes. This is one of my favorite animes of all time. Fullmetal Alchemist. And we're gonna put this probably up here. I would say most of the animes here could kind of be jumbled a bit, but I'm gonna put it over Jujutsu Kaisen and below Naruto. Because Fullmetal Alchemist, if you haven't watched it, guys, is one of the best animes of all time. Fullmetal Alchemist is just such a good story about a pair of brothers that have an unbreakable bond. And the unbreakable bond is just unshaken in their decision making, and it's a beautiful one. Fair enough. Okay, you know what? I'll go for a C, because if you guys had watched season 1 and you're expecting season 2 to be an S tier, it feels like it's trash. It just feels like it's trash. It feels so sad. But it's not. It's if you watch it without thinking, it is just an okay anime at max. Maybe even putting it for, I don't know. I don't know where to want to put it. But season 1 is one of the best animes of all time. Right? You might not like what I'm gonna say now. Bleach. I loved Bleach. I loved Bleach with all my heart when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But is it the best anime? It's not. I would watch probably watch Anya over Ichigo.
I wanted to be.
I wanted to put it in A. I wanted to put it in A tier. But let's take nostalgia out for a moment. It's cool and all. It is very dragged out. It's a little bit akin to what you call a Dragon Ball, but better. But there's cool characters, there's great fights. If you want to get into anime and you just want to watch something a bit slower paced with cool fight scenes and stuff, go watch fucking Bleach. It's amazing like that. I think you guys are going to be surprised where I put it. I'm going to put it in B. Listen, Edge Runners, I must be honest. I didn't like the characters. Unpopular opinion. I didn't like the main character's progression because it made very little sense. I didn't like that he suddenly went from power level 99 intelligence to power level 25 intelligence.
Okay, that I get that.
I didn't like that there was never any communication between anybody. So everybody's like, oh my god, I think you don't like me anymore. And this woman's like, I love you with all my heart, but I can't talk to you.
Oh yeah, that thing.
And it was just really, really stupid, especially because they started off having really good communication. And then people are going to say, oh, but communication fizzles out. No, they weren't together that long. They weren't together for 25 years, right? And even when they're together for 25 years, you often get better communication. The animation, guys, the animation was fucking fire. It was good. You don't think?
No, it's just the way you said it.
It was
fire.
Fire, mate, right? It was fire. If this was just on animation itself, I would put it in A or S. Cowboy Bebop. One of my favorite. Listen. And I don't even like. I mean, I like them, but I don't really love Western ones, right? Like space westerns. Oh, maybe am I? Looks pretty good.
Okay.
I don't really love space westerns, but I really like the storyline. It's a very long time since I watched it, but like, it's definitely gonna be up here, right? It's definitely an A tier. Okay, so well, let's go for two other Majutsu no Index, maybe.
I remember really liking it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I would put it in a very high B tier. Very high B tier. The reason why I'm not putting it in an A tier is because I did love watching this, right? I did really enjoy watching it, but I just had a big issue putting it up with Bebop and with Vinland season 1. Yeah, Index, exactly. Yeah. But was it good? Absolutely. Would I recommend people watching it? Absolutely. Chainsaw Man. After having gone through quite a lot here, I'm probably gonna put Chainsaw Man on A.
Yeah, solid.
I think it's solid. I think it's I maybe enjoy it more than Vinland Saga season 1.
Yeah, but also because it's still better like overall.
Yeah, it's overall better. It's got things going for it. It's got more seasons coming out. The film, I haven't seen it, but yeah, it's said to be good. I think there's some things I don't understand about it and some things that aren't explained, but I'm not gonna take points down from that simply because I believe they're gonna be explained. You know what I mean?
No way. No,
I understand what you mean. The only reason why I would agree with you is because of season 4.
But seriously, he's so intelligent, but he doesn't use it.
Listen, I agree with that.
Stop using it.
I agree with that. I agree with the Hero Academy that he doesn't use his intelligence.
That's
I
his
agree.
main thing. Like he analyzes and he knows all the people's abilities and how to.
Yeah, I can see that. Like this probably. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see your argument there. Okay, let's see here. Is this Boruto? Did you put Boruto in here? Trash. The fuck do you put this shit in here for? Isn't this Boruto?
I did on purpose.
Okay.
If it's the category lower than trash, I would put it there.
Listen, Boruto's first episode was fucking dope.
That was bomb.
It was so fucking good.
The film was good.
And the film was good. And then every single episode after that was just absolute trash. Like there's no reason watching it. Okay, you see all these on the list here. If you see all these things on the list here, watch every single thing here before we watch Boruto. And even then, I have hundreds of animes to recommend for you. Okay, most of them. Create a different tier for Boruto. It doesn't sit well with me that it's in the same level as Neverland, even if it's.
No, but the thing is, you have to see. If you see on the screen, Neverland, it's still over it. You see that?
Yeah, Neverland is. Wait, hold on.
This one like here.
Yeah, no, wait, hold on. Let's do this. Neverland was top tier trash. Vinland Saga was second tier trash. And then Boruto is lowest tier trash. Happy now? Happy, guys?
Yeah.
Bungo Stray Dogs, for me, is probably a C tier. I know a lot of people love it. But will I say that I think that Bungo Stray Dogs is...
Do not put it over prison.
No, I'm gonna... You know what, guys? I'm gonna put it low C tier. And I'm gonna put a... I think is I will actually put it on the low C tier. Not because I know a lot of people love it. But I'm not gonna lie. I almost never pull out my phone when I'm watching something, but with Bungo Stray Dogs, I've even watched all the 4 or 5 seasons. I think it's like 5 seasons, like Bungo Stray Dogs season 5. And I kind of just forget about everything. Yeah, season 5, right? So there's 5. And I think it's kind of boring. Even though I really enjoy this guy, the little guy down here. Do a dual stream with my brother. Yeah, we can do that. And I really enjoy him, and I think he's fine, and everybody else is just fine. But they're just like very typical characters from typical anime, and I would rather watch anything above it, to say it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put Dandadan on A, and the reason why I'm putting it on A tier. Is because I think that the story is good, the animation's great, the characters and progression is great. But I'm going to give a big ass caveat. Big ass caveat. Okay, ready for it? I don't think I'm going to keep watching it. Because of that fat fucker who gets introduced. The fat guy that gets introduced. The new character that gets introduced has nothing going for him. And I saw on the internet, people argued, oh, but why do people like the pretty girl, right? Well, First and foremost, the pretty girl was liked by everybody. That means she has social skill. She was an attractive lady, which gives her another bonus. She was an intelligent lady, which gives her another bonus. She was well liked, which gives her another bonus, right? And then she's a little bit of a bitch on the inside, which then offsets a lot of these things. So she's not unbearable. But the new character, let me just finish this. But the new character is non-likable, fat, ugly, doesn't take care of himself or care at all, and then starts being demanding. Right? There's nothing positive about it. Not a single positive thing. And everybody says, oh my god, but he's gonna be better. I've read the manga. You know what I say? Fuck him. Fucking boot him. But apparently it's one of the mangaka's favorite characters.
It sounds like
Code Geass.
you like this one more than I do.
But I think it's just a good anime. The intelligence was good. Like, you remember I said that Code Geass is just a better version of
Didn't have good mind games too.
very good mind games. And also they had good twists. When he did that thing that made him like cry because he never wanted to do it. Damn, man. It's a solid anime that is just a better version of, what's this one called again? Death Note.
Every time I'm like,
But yeah, it's a better version of Death Note. I think it's an intelligent version of Death Note. I think it's one of the best intelligence-based animes I've ever seen. And yeah, I think it's a solid fucking anime, man. I think S tier right under Neverland.
but the S tiers are just so.
There's zero.
Apart from the shitty arc.
There's zero. This is up in S tier, in my opinion. I think every single one in S tier and every single one in A tier, depending on what you're looking for in anime, can go up and down.
Hey, I would argue.
Res Zero mentioned, let's go, yeah, S tier.
Full Metal Alchemist. Okay.
Oh wait, before anything, we get this out.
Yeah,
of
of course.
Yeah,
It's 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
If anybody argues that this is not an S tier,
Putting it up
think
here.
about
Putting it up
being
here.
successful and doing
Okay,
extremely
let's say
well.
what it is first. It's One Piece, guys. It's One Piece.
27 years.
It's One Piece. Okay, One Piece I think is an S tier. And if not an S tier, an A tier for sure. The reason why I'm picking it as an S tier is because it's been one of the most entertaining animes of all time. And it's been on for about almost 1,200 episodes at this point. And it's just progressively gotten better. The voices are good. The story is good. Yeah.
It's more.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, I can actually argue for this one going on in the A tier as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it had something that we haven't almost never seen in anime before. We saw a lot of good comedy here.
Very good comedy. Very fun.
Like it's at the point where like I wanna.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah, shikshi. For real. I'm having an issue placing this. If we place this for comedy, I would place it in a top A tier, low S tier.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
If we place this for just pure skill of an anime, I gotta put it in the B tier. If we place this in entertainment, I would place it in the A tier. Okay? Yeah, it did something different and did it well, 100%. Listen, for anybody seeing this tier list thinking, oh, it was put in B tier, just remember, I absolutely enjoy this one. Dead Man Wonderland, I'm actually gonna put it on the B tier. Maybe here. Nah.
I don't remember the anime.
I'm actually gonna put it in its own. I'm actually C. Ending was bad. Listen, I'm actually gonna put in. Yeah, let's put it in the C tier. Let's put it in C tier. Because if I don't remember it, that means that it was either not memorable, or I've got dementia and I don't think I have. Yeah, forgettable plot. Exactly, forgettable plot. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here simply because of that. Listen. If somebody's watching this now and they think, oh my god, I shouldn't watch Dead Man Wonderland, that's not what I'm saying. You should watch it. But it is a forgettable anime, right? It's an anime you kind of just go, oh yeah, that was interesting. I liked watching that. But what was it about? I don't fucking know. Some white-haired girl and some dude that had blood powers. Yeah, I put it... I put it around High School DxD. I put it around all the other ones there. But for everybody that's watching this now, I want you to understand that I'm placing this here based on just the actual skill of the anime. I'm going to be honest. I would watch most of the C tiers over Death Note. I would watch most of these ones over watching Edge Runners. I would watch most of these over Bleach. I would watch most of these over, any of these detective ones that I'm rewatching. I wouldn't rewatch any of the detective ones, right?
That's the best part.
Nice. But yeah, I would rewatch things like Mishoko, Full Metal, almost everything on S tier except for Neverland. I would rewatch, and probably many times, and I probably have already. The A tier is the same. It's rewatchable for sure. The B tier is when rewatchability starts falling down a little bit. All right, Psychic A, any of the comedy ones are in a different genre. You know what I mean? But on D tier, I really wouldn't watch, and I would Berserk. I mean, he caught strays because the anime was terrible, but the manga is incredible. So if you want to read Berserk manga. For the ones we haven't seen, we will add them in other tier lists in the future, because I am watching a lot of animes and I watch them continuously. It just so happened that the chat had watched animes they hadn't, and I haven't watched all the new ones in the recent few years because I'm not as updated I'm still on a few seasons behind. So other than that, thank you all for popping by. Thank you all for watching. If you found any animes you haven't seen, or you found anything new, or you found it helpful, don't forget to put a comment, like, whatever, all the things below. And don't forget to follow for more lists in the future. Okay.